people invented the internet in 1983. That's a lie. The internet was invented much earlier. It just worked a little differently back then. And honestly, not that much worse. Meet Erg. Erg is an average Stone Age man, not a chief, not a hero, just Urge. Today he has one goal: find the mammoths. Sounds simple. It won't be. Welcome to StoneNet. Erg's first move: write a letter. His friend Dog lives in the next valley. Dog saw mammoths last week. Dog will know. Erg writes, Dog, where are the mammoths? Urgent. Erg. Letter's ready. Now he needs a courier. Meet Zog. Zog is the tribe's official messenger, fastest runner in the village, the only employee of Stone Age male. Average rating, 2.3 out of 5. Erg hands over the stone. Zog runs. 40 minutes later, Zog spots a berry bush. This will take a while. The reply arrives the next morning. It says, no idea. Ask Grok. Dog. Stone Age male. Delivery time: a few hours. To never. Reliability depends on berry season. In the center of every village, there was a big flat rock. Anyone could write anything on it. Anyone could respond. The community stone. Stone Age social media. Erg scratches. Does anyone know where the mammoths are? Instantly, someone writes. Why do you ask? Another one. Mammoths are a myth. A third draws a mammoth, very badly. A fourth draws a bigger one, obviously out of jealousy. A fifth writes, this is all Chief Berg's fault. Again with Chief Berg. Erg spent 40 minutes at the community stone, learned nothing about mammoths, learned more about Chief Berg than he ever wanted. Social media works the same way, in any era. Everyone talks. Nobody answers the question. All right, social media didn't work. There's one last option. Old Grok. Grok is the tribe's living search engine. He remembers everything that happened in the last 70 years. Every hunt, every winter, every mammoth migration. There is more data in his head than in most modern databases. One problem. The interface leaves a lot to be desired. Erg walks up, asks his question. Grok opens one eye. Erg, Grok, where are the mammoths? Grok says nothing. 10 seconds, 20, 30. Finally. Depends on circumstances. Erg waits for more. 20 more seconds. Wind from the north, they're by the river. Wind from the south, they're by the hills. Wind changing direction. A long pause. Go to sleep. Erg looks at the sky. The wind is changing direction. Grok is already asleep again. Stone Age search engines gave accurate results. Just not always the ones you wanted to hear. While Erg figures out what to do with Grok's advice. A small detour. Where did Stone Age people store information? In caves. This is not a metaphor. This was literally cloud storage. Except the cloud was a rock. Imagine walking into a cave, and the walls are covered floor to ceiling with thousands of drawings, maps of hunting grounds, which plants heal, which ones kill, where to spend the winter, when to start planting. Thousands of years of knowledge on the walls. Genius. Except for one small detail. No structure. No search. Erg looks for information about mammoth roots. He finds 7,000 drawings of mammoths. They're everywhere. Even on the ceiling. Erg looks up. There's a mammoth on the ceiling. Prehistoric Cloud Storage. Unlimited capacity. Search speed, close to zero. Organization, artistic chaos. Sounds familiar. Grok said, "Wind from the north. Mammoths are by the river. Time to go to the river." But the river belongs to another tribe. Urge needs to warn them he's coming. For that, smoke signals. Stone Age Wi-Fi. One village sends a signal. The next one sees it and repeats. Then the next. Then the next. Information travels hundreds of kilometers. In hours. In theory. Erg sends his message. Coming to the river. Peace. A small gust of wind hits the third mountain. The smoke spreads. The other tribe receives. Coming to the river. War. Erg arrives at the river. He's greeted with spears. Data transmission errors in the Stone Age were significantly more physical. Erg turns around. Goes home. No mammoths at the river today. While Erg was dealing with smoke signals, a stranger appeared in the village. With news. Free mammoth meat for everyone. I know a place. Exclusive. Limited offer. Just hand over your tools. You'll come back with food. Trust me. The tribe believed him. People lined up. Spears, bowls, furs, everything. The stranger walked away. Never came back. Surprise. The first phishing attack in human history. Approximately 40,000 BC. The scheme hasn't changed once since then. Only the tools went digital. Night. A bonfire. The whole tribe sits around it. Every evening, Chief Berg tells stories about hunts, about battles, about gods, about himself, mostly about himself. Berg is the content creator. The bonfire is the platform. The tribe is the audience. Viewership, 100%. Completion rate, 100%. Not because Berg is particularly talented, but because the only alternative was sitting in the dark and thinking about your own life. Prehistoric streaming. No ads. No recommendations. No autoplay. Just a live fire. A sky full of stars. And zero chance of accidentally watching something for 3 hours you never planned to see. So, Erg spent the entire day on StoneNet. Sent a letter. Got a reply the next day. Useless. Asked social media. Learned about Chief Berg. Consulted the search engine. Was told to go to sleep. Searched the cave storage. Got lost. Tried Wi-Fi. Almost started a war. Came home. Village had no tools left. People of the Stone Age had a real network. Not made of servers. Not made of cables. Ideas travel between tribes over years. New tools spread across continents over decades. Knowledge of how to survive. passed from generation to generation for thousands of years, without a single wire. The map of how ideas spread in the Stone Age and the map of the modern internet look almost identical. One of them works in milliseconds. The other took generations. The speed changed. Everything else, not so much. Erg stands up, grabs his spear, walks into the dark alone. No StoneNet, just his own eyes. He comes back with food. He found the mammoths in 20 minutes. StoneNet never found out.